Okay, greetings, Commanders. Welcome to episode 21 of the UK's #1 podcast on Marvel Strike Force, the MSF POD. This podcast covers everything that's happening in the world of Marvel Strike Force, which is a mobile hero collector game available on iTunes, Google Play, BlueStacks, and wherever else you play mobile games. We are the lads from 4Play Gaming. You will find us on YouTube under that name. We're on Instagram and Twitter under the name 4P Gaming. And you'll find the MSF Pod on iTunes, Google Podcasts, and everywhere else that you get your pods. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and tell your Alliance mates about us. Thank you very much to everyone that has given us some support over the recent weeks. We really appreciate it. Our numbers are climbing, so yeah, that's wonderful. Introducing the crew today, the man next to me, it is Digz, the resident expert on all things Marvel. How are you, mate?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Once again, Two Life Crew.
That's it. The two-man power trip. I'm going to keep saying that. How was your week in the game, mate? Did you get any good pulls, any upgrades, or decent red star pulls?
I did get 5-star or 5 red star Doc Ock yesterday.
Nice.
I think that might have been off the calendar reward though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It just popped up. I was like, "What the hell's that for?" So I think it was a calendar reward.
Yeah. It might have been this morning.
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah, but I was pretty happy with that.
Wicked.
Other than that, no, I don't think I've had anything remotely noteworthy. I don't think in terms of pulls. No. What about you? You hadn't pulled anything good?
So the calendar orb, or like you literally, like when you open the game, it's like you've got a promotion, haven't you? Like, and that was Captain America, which is cool. So he's up to 5 red, which is good. I opened an elite, I think an elite 5 or an elite 4. Even though I said I was like, I'm going to hold on to my red stars. I got a couple of nice drops, like, and I was like, am I in a good seed here? So I opened one and I got a 5 red Cull Obsidian, which is good. But I've only got 4. I've only got 4 red, 4 gold on him anyway. So it's it's good. But that was it for me, mate. Have you been leveling anyone up or anything? Or
yeah, so right at the end of last week's pod, I thought I was going to be able to start DD3.
That's right, yeah.
Characters, and then so you found out that you do actually need 5 to start it, to like launch the thing. So I only managed to start it Friday night. Today's Sunday.
Sure.
So I started it with Thanos, Silver Surfer, Emma Frost, Ebony Maw, and Black Bolt.
Okay.
And I've done the first node, and I think I've done about 6 million damage on the second node.
Damn. Okay.
Not too bad for 3 days.
That'll do, mate. Wicked. How is Surfer? Because he's really quick, isn't he? I mean, I'm still trying to get those whatever his unique is. I just never see it, but I'm nearly there.
The sugar off the bong.
No, it's the gold. His.
Oh yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah. He's good. He's almost always the last one alive, if not second to last.
Okay.
Thanos is often the first one to go because of his taunt, obviously.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But considering Silver Surfer's got no red stars, he's only 3 yellow stars. I think his power's 67k or something compared to Black Bolt was 113k. You'd never know it. I mean, they both do loads of damage. They both survive. It's normally Thanos goes first, then Ebony Maw, and then it's either Emma or Black Bolt next, and then whoever's left to say it's often Silver Surfer who survives to the end. So
sure.
It's pretty
okay, yeah. Superior astral energy is the unique.
That's what I need for Phoenix.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, we both got the same issue. Just for it's like vice versa. I need I built Phoenix first, and yeah. But yeah, that's good, man. That's good to hear. Obviously, if you did you finish the strike pass today, or are you on course to finish it today?
I'm on course to finish it. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm sure I will finish it today.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because that's the I mean that'll complete Surfer to 3-star for you, like me, because we both purchased it, didn't we? So
I've already done Surfer. It's the red promotion credits or whatever it is. It's the last one I need.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Have you not got the Surfer credits yet?
Yeah, I got that this morning. So
yeah, I got that one as well.
Yeah, so it took him up to three yellow.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just the literally I need 60 more points, if you know what I mean, just to get 5 gold promotion credits and 10 red, and that's the last level.
Nice. Okay, wicked. Not bad, mate. All right, cool. So Friday's blog post last week, they announced there were going to be changes to the arena store. Now, obviously, normally we'd, for those of you that are watching, we'd normally have BlueStacks open and we could go through it. But basically, the arena store got its changes. It got its makeover. How are you finding it, Digz? How are you getting on with the arena store update?
Yeah, all right. I mean, there's not many people that I've cared about purchasing in the arena store anyway. Mm-hmm. And then originally when they announced it, they were talking about doing, was it 1,250 arena credits to buy the latest character, which in this time around is Red Guardian.
That's correct, yeah.
And then they soon went back on that and put it down to, is it 950? Something like that.
975, I think, yeah.
975. So yeah, took 250 credits off it, whatever. Which is good that they saw a little bit of sense and put it down to a more reasonable price, but that more reasonable price is still overpriced in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's still more than a day's worth of arena credits to buy one character. Do you know what I mean? So I'd get to a point where I wouldn't be able to buy them every day, and that's craziness.
Yeah.
Can't even buy them once a day because I get 500 or 550 from my rank, and then 250 from the whatever it's called, dailies. From the
2 dailies, yeah. Okay.
And you know what I mean? You're spending more than what you get every day just to buy that one character. So that I'm not too happy about that still. I still think it's overpriced. But other than that, it's good that they've reduced the cost of ones. Again, it's mainly characters that I've bought with 500 credits. So yeah. It's good for newer players. Like I was saying to my brother, I thought Heimdall was going to would have been put down, but he hadn't been. But then I was saying to him, some of the other characters that they're like Daredevil's gone down and stuff like that. I was just like, well worth buying them, especially now they're cheap. Like, get involved.
Yes,
serve you well at those lower levels.
Yeah, for sure, man. So on the so 5 days ago, literally. So I think the arena store update had happened. It went live on the Sunday, was it? Was that right? I can't remember.
No. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, it was a couple of days ago. But before that, so yeah, we had the blog post on Saturday. That's right. The Surfer Milestones went live on the Sunday, and then I think it was the Tuesday that that's right, 5 days ago. Yeah, the 20th. So yeah, the Marvel Strike Force official Twitter put this out. They said the team has been reading over the feedback regarding the recently announced upcoming changes to the arena store. One point that there was significant concern around is the new cost for newer characters being added to supplies. The team has gone back and crunched the numbers again and will still achieve the goals of the new system by lowering the number from 1,250 to 975 arena credits, starting with Red Guardian. These changes will happen later today. As always, we greatly appreciate player feedback and take it under advisement. Many thanks and all that good stuff. I'm a little bit skeptical of this, and I don't want to be negative, but all people were talking about on Sunday and Monday was the Silver Surfer raid milestones. Like, that's all the Reddit was full of. That's all social media was full of. People were like, you are literally like ignoring like 90% of the player base. So yeah, but we'll talk about that in a minute. I mean, like you say, mate, the arena store changes. Catch-up mechanics are great for new players, aren't they? Like you say, like yeah, and we pretty much got it right, didn't we, in regards to the lines, didn't we? So
yeah, we were pretty close across the boards.
I'm shocked and appalled that M'Baku is 500 arena credits.
Shocked and appalled.
500 arena credits for M'Baku now seems like an absolute, I don't know, like it seems like daylight robbery. But yeah, more at 350. That's great. Drax, that's a great route into the Guardian team. Quake, great route for Ebony Moore. It's good.
Say, yeah, but eventually Quake gets you Ebony Moore, doesn't she? So she's well worth having.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, it's good. It's all good. So yeah, I mean, we're happy with that, and I mean, they haven't made changes to the most important thing, which is the payout, and no one's going to be buying Red Guardian for $9.75 apart from like the top 10% that have got all the other characters already. So
yeah, and an abundance of arena credits built up, so they're doing nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, like I say, so they said, oh yeah, we're paying attention to your feedback and stuff like that with the arena store. So let's talk about the raid milestones. So you and I discussed how excited we were about the raid milestones on our last podcast, saying like, oh, it's great, yeah, it's gonna be great, to get a few extra Silver Surfer shards. We're not the biggest alliance, but it'll be nice to get something every now and then. How did you feel when you had a look at the milestones when they went live on Sunday evening for us UK people?
Yeah, I was like, oh, how did I not see this coming? I mean, yeah. So obviously, for those who don't know, they put Silver Surfer in the raid milestones, and as I say, we're a fairly medium-sized alliance, nowhere near like massively huge, but we're doing U7 on the regular, only 7.1.
We're just U7.
Yeah, you know what I mean. The first one's no difficulties on it. So we're not like early game, but we're also nowhere near end game. And I think in the last time the milestones ended, we ended up 2.5 odd million, somewhere around there in terms of score.
Okay.
And then is it 20 million? You start getting Silver Surfer shards.
Yeah, I believe so, buddy. Yeah, I'll double check it while you're going into it.
So yeah, so that's just like such a kick in the teeth that we've got absolutely no chance of getting a single Silver Surfer shard at any stage for the foreseeable future. Like 20 million is so high. Like even if they'd put it at 5 million, I'd be like, God, that's high, but at least we're not too far away. Do you know what I mean? We'll get there soonish.
Yeah.
But 20 million, I was just like, cheers. They'll be on the third character run through of whoever they're putting in the things by the time we get there. I mean, it's just like, oh, God's sake.
Yeah. So we so the season lasts 2 weeks, doesn't it? The raid season.
I think so. Yeah.
So we're currently just collected. We're about 80,000 away from milestone 15, and you'll first start to get Silver Surfer payout. Well, you'll get 2 Silver Surfer shards at 20 million, and we're currently on 1.2.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah. Now, I was like, oh right, okay. I wasn't like, I wasn't expecting to be getting like 10 Surfer shards a season. I wasn't expecting anything crazy like that, but we literally get nothing. Like there are people, there are alliances that are doing U7 1.1.2 that again are getting nothing. Like it's bonkers, and I get that it's it just sucks, man, because we're literally for the next 6 months we're just getting nothing, and like he's the most powerful character in the game. So it's like what's that saying? Poop rolls downhill. You know what I mean? Like you're so like all the spenders have already got Surfer at least 5 stars. Like this is supposed to be a catch-up mechanic for free-to-play players. So some free-to-play players who've been playing the game 3 years will be laughing. Oh great, we'll get more Surfer shards and stuff. But we're just like for I'd say like 80% of the game, you're seeing nothing for the next 6 months, and it sucks. Feels bad, man.
Yeah, it's not great. Not great for us.
The thing that annoys me more about it, and like I said, I'm glad we've had a week to talk about it. If we'd have got this blog post on, or like if we'd have got this announcement on the Sunday and we were podcasting on Sunday, I'd just be leaping up and down like King Kong and swearing and all sorts. So I have had time to calm down and sort of not spit as much venom as I was going to a couple of days ago. But like it just blows, man. Like it promotes mercenary mentality. You know what I mean? Like people are literally going to be going, can you do 7.5? Can you do, the Greek raids, alpha, beta, and all of that? Can you do that at like 0.3, 0.4 and all of that, and people are just going to leave. Like, as an alliance leader, I now have to sort of really keep my eye on people. I feel like the eye of Sauron, just like, just staring at people. If you're not pulling your weight, you're gonna have to go, and it sucks. We've been in that alliance for ages now, and it's like, I had to kick someone a while ago that was literally doing nothing, and it's like, well, and they've been in it since I was in it. So it's not great. I just feel like a kid in Oliver Twist, who's like, please, sir, can we have a, like, mate, I'd be happy with one shard, you know what I mean? And like, it's like, I feel like, like that kid, like in Oliver Twist, he's got his hands out begging, and like, I'm looking through the window, and I can see all the people in that top, like 10%, top 20%, smoking cigars and drinking Dom Perignon and
black hats.
Yeah. Top hats and monocles, you know what I mean? Like, oh, another Ferrari Jeeves, put it in the stable. You know what I mean? It's bollocks. Like, it really annoys me, mate. But yeah, I mean, so I won't complain anymore. But like, how do you resolve this?
I mean, I don't think they will. I think they're just gonna. I mean, I dread to think how much money they've already made off Silver Surfer, but that's a mentality, isn't it? It's like, well, if you want them so bad, spend 20 quid.
Yeah, well harder.
That's what they're gonna say. They're going to say he's an end-game player. I mean, you could argue that he's easier to obtain than Doom.
Yeah.
So, and people aren't going mental about how difficult Doom is to obtain. So I don't think they'll do anything about it. I think it's just one of those things where we were hoping to get something, and we're not. What they should learn from it really is the way that they announce things, or tease things, can come back to bite them in the arse, because at no point before they announced how deep into the milestones you get him did they say that it would be for only the top tier alliances. Do you know what I mean? They were just like, oh yeah, we're going to put him in the raid milestones. So everyone's like, oh sweet, I'll be able to get some shards at the raid milestones, and obviously not realizing that unless you're mega end game top tier alliance, you ain't getting anything out of those raid milestones.
Well, that's the thing, and like, people sort of talk about the meta and stuff. I mean, like, that guy is the meta. Like, he's going to be in everyone's alliance shard. And if you don't have him, you're going to fall behind. It's as simple as that. And yeah, like, sort of bigger content creators in regards to MSF have sort of, I've watched some of their content in regards to it, and they discuss the, what's the, what's a fair cutoff. And like, a fair cutoff is to give, if you're going to put a character of that power in the milestones, a fair character is to give everyone an equal opportunity to get it. Like, I'm fine with the whales and the krakens and all of that getting more, because obviously you spend more. That's fine, but like, give us something, man. Give us one shot every 2 weeks. I'd be happy. You know what I mean? Like, literally shut me up. But like, yeah, it's just like, it just feels bad. Like, that's the only way I can sort of describe it.
Yeah.
And it alienates newer mid game. It just alienates those players straight away.
Yeah, certainly does.
Yeah, but I'm more annoyed for people that are sort of mid-game free to play. Like, mate, I wailed. I've got Silver Surfer. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, but yeah, it just sucks. So yeah, if you guys are listening and you've got opinion on it, let us know in the YouTube comments below. And yeah, just let us know what you think. If you think I should put my dummy back in my mouth, then maybe don't comment. No, but yeah, the biggest thing that's sort of gripped me this week is that they're like, oh yeah, we've listened to your feedback in regards to the arena store, and no one was talking about the arena store. It's just like, I don't know. It's all like, like,
Inspiration, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Look at the birdie, or socials.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And now no one's talking about it anymore, because there's more, there's more stuff going on. So it's like, it's just sort of fallen by the wayside, and yeah, I don't like that. Anyway, moving on.
What a positive note.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was sort of positively thinking, like, I was thinking, like, maybe one thing they could do would be to, instead of making it 100% completion to get into U7.1.2.3, if you make it 60%, that will help. Well, that will get alliances up to speed a little bit more and get them into those raids, and then get them maybe 1 or 2 shards a season. I don't know, but
so do you have to 100% the previous difficulty or whatever to get into the next one?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, and like that's sort of one of the reasons why. So I mean, we are a fairly casual alliance. That's why I've been assigning lanes for everyone and all of that. Because once everyone knows their direction and stuff, you're not going to get problems. But yeah, that's why I've sort of been trying to herd cats this week, trying to get everything sorted. But yeah.
I'm probably one of the worst because I never read the chat.
No, you're right, mate. Don't worry, it's fine.
No, Wardy in our alliance said to me the other day, he was just like, "Oh, so and so was calling you out in the chat." I was like, "Was he?" He was just like, "Yeah," he was saying that you needed to do something. I was like, "Was he?" I don't know. I didn't see it.
No, yeah. I can't remember who that was, but
I think I do remember who it was, but I'm obviously not going to shout him out on this. But he wasn't having a go or anything. It was, I think, I needed to. Like, I was one of the people that needed to do an attack to get us close to the 100%, and I wasn't around.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's just like, oh, come on, somebody tell Digz to do this. I think I was out that day anyway, so I couldn't have done it. Even if I'd have known about it, I couldn't have done it.
Yeah. That's all good, man. We'll get there. We'll get there sooner or later.
Damn right.
So let's have a look at the next thing. So there's been rumours all week about the new characters that come into next week's patch, and Marvel Strike Force put this up. I will throw it up for those of you that are watching it. So here we go. So they tweeted sword screenshots only, and you've got Shatstar, Zemo, Heimdall, old Taskmaster, and then this random character here.
I love the subtlety. I can't believe the first one is like, oh my god, who's that?
Yeah.
Comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell him Steve Day fan. Love it. So Colleen Wing was basically sort of announced in the game, and we'll cover her kit and stuff in the blog post on Friday. From Friday's blog post, which is quite cool. But before we get there, how did you get on with how did you get on with Multiple Man? Because his event's finished now.
Yeah, all right. I did it. I unlocked him. I don't think I got him to, because he unlocks at 3, didn't he? I don't think I got anywhere near getting him to 4.
Okay.
Which I'll double check in a moment. I'm just in the middle of an arena match. But yeah, okay. I did. Like I say, I did all but the last 2 nodes on hard 3 stardom. So just farmed it every day. Like we were talking about it a couple of weeks ago when they first announced the event. I wasn't going to spend any power cores or do any refreshes. I was just doing the daily energy, which I'm fairly consistent at. So I don't really get on while I'm at work.
Yeah.
But you only get like 1 refresh in a day, so I often grab that. So yeah, it's fairly consistent with it, and I think I did all right. And I'll tell you how many shards I got for him now. So
okay. Because we were going to see how you did in relation to how I did, because I was refreshing the 50s.
Yeah, so I 65 shards into 3, so more than I had suspected, actually, to be fair.
That's pretty good, man, considering.
Yeah, so effectively I got 165 shards all in all.
Right, okay. That's good, mate. Like you say, considering I got him to 4-star, and I'm 105 of 130, so nearly 5, which I'm gutted about, to be honest. But
so that is quite a lot, then, to be fair. So if I did 165, you've done an extra 120 on top of that. So 285 shards. That's quite a lot.
Yeah, so that was literally 50 every day, like the 450 refreshes before hundreds. And I was a little bit unlucky with a couple of the drops, but I did, I say that, then I did get a couple of 16 drops, and I saw a lot of people on sort of the social media, whatever Marvel Strike Force tweeted, people were like, drop rates are terrible, not getting enough drops. So what can you say? But yeah, I'm not going to yeah, I said to myself, I was like, I'll only do the 50 core refreshes, then after that I'll stop. Because yeah, and that's what I did. So happy days.
Nice.
But yeah, that's good. I'm looking forward to seeing who the next member of that X Factor team is, and then obviously Polaris is coming to the Strike Pass in a couple of days because obviously Surfers is finishing, isn't it? So
yeah, he's finishing today or tomorrow or something, doesn't it? So that's pretty good. I'll be interested to see. I hope they make the last member of the X Factor team a legendary. That'd be nice. Who was the last legendary we got? Jubilee?
Yeah, Jubilee.
It wasn't that long ago, I suppose, was it? We got a legendary.
No.
But you know, I love a legendary, mate. So hopefully they get one. But the team that it's probably X Factor's probably gonna be the next team you need to unlock a legendary. I would have thought.
You reckon?
Well, they're the newest faction, aren't they? I mean, I suppose they could use skilled military, but there's a lot of existing characters in that. Same Shadowland.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Maybe Colleen's team. I don't know.
She's probably going to be. Oh yeah, she'll probably be. Well, she might go Shadowland, but she might also go. Oh, I suppose they've said it, have they, in the blog?
Yeah, they've said. Yeah.
Hero for hire or something.
That's right. Okay. How are you? While we're talking about the sort of usuals, how are you getting on with your RTA this week for old Red Guardian?
Yeah, all right. I haven't gone in on it like I did last season. I think I'm 52 or something. So, I mean, I suppose if I carried on at that rate, we're halfway through it, aren't we? I'd get to the end. So I may do.
Okay.
What about you?
I'm on 91, and this time it feels slower. Like I don't know why, but like it seems like it just feels slow this time. It says there's 12 days left in that, so yeah, I don't know. Like I say, it feels slower to me for some reason this time, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it more than I have done. Was it the last month when they took out character specific?
Yeah. Don't miss
challenges.
that. Yeah, I don't miss having to use, and it's always the slowest characters in the game that you've not leveled up that they make you use. So they're just constantly dying every 5 seconds, just death.
Yeah, and you never get the abilities out.
No, exactly. So yeah, don't miss them at all. That's a result they got rid of them.
Yeah. So there was an interview with the game. So the MSF, he's like the creative director of Marvel Strike Force, Jason Bender, and that's on Valley Flying's channel. What I'll do is I'll include that interview in the description box down below, so you guys can check it out. But he basically said, obviously RTA was a sort of topic of discussion between the three people in the interview, Valley and Reminex, and they basically sort of discussed real-time arena, and he said like it's always a work in progress, and you know, like considering you look at how bad it was when it first started, he's like, you know, look at the improvements now, and he talked about the draft mode, and he said he was thinking that in between, so you know, you have like a couple of days off, he's like they might do something with draft in the middle of the like in that time, so like a mini event or whatever where you use your draft teams and stuff, which is cool. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I'll be happy with that. I like a draft mode. Yeah, make something in the off season, as I call it, like do something worthwhile. Sounds like a pretty good idea to me. Yeah,
man. Yeah, like I think the only problem with the draft mode was that it was too slow, wasn't it? So if they can find a way of speeding it up, like yeah, I mean that was probably one of my favorite things in the game, to be honest. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'll say you love that draft, didn't you?
Yeah, it was good. It's like a little chess game, wasn't it? Like, oh, you're picking Baron Zemo, I'm gonna have to cancel him out and pick this guy, and yeah.
Oh, you're picking Captain Marvel, so I'm instantly going to lose a character. Drax it is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, stuff like that. You know, it sort of tests your knowledge, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. So on Saturday, the support event was supposed to go live, that we've got going on at the moment, and unfortunately, it didn't go live. There were issues with the event. Set too high. The bar was set too high by the sound of it. Obviously we don't deal with these issues because we're asleep, but yeah, by the sound of it, it wasn't great, and Scopely decided to take it down basically, and restarted it for us again on Saturday, which was on Sunday, which was good. So how you finding this support event?
Yeah, all right. I looked at the milestones and the rewards, and I just thought, who cares? They're all terrible. Well, not terrible. They're just so average.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was just like, oh, like you get your blitz or credit things, some purple gear. You get to milestone 11, you start getting some of the gold gear, which is all right, but it's gold gear that's not difficult to obtain. Like it's in the stores and it's farmable. So I was a bit like, whatever.
I'm wondering if because it's daily, isn't it? So it's a daily change.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was literally just for a day or whether it's just updates every day.
That's the thing. Like, I'd be intrigued to see how it looks tomorrow if the gear changes, because if it does, that'd actually be quite cool. But I'm not sure. I'll keep my powder dry on that one for now. But yeah. So I mean, they tweeted, when was it, the 24th? So that was yesterday. Today, there's an issue with the support incoming event where the milestones threshold were incorrectly set too high. This event has been taken down so we can correct the points, and then we'll relaunch the event on Sunday for the UK people. We apologise for the inconvenience. We'll be sending out compensation sometime in the next version update, currently scheduled for the 28th, your birthday, mate. Thank you for those that reported the issue so we could quickly address it. So that's cool. And then old Mr. Guy here, give us.
Is that the guy that does it every single time?
Every day, like, yeah. I tweeted him the other day. I just put please underneath it, and yeah, he didn't reply. It was a shame. But,
be reasonable.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. You won't hear from that dude when it's all sorted. So, yeah. All right. So let's have a look at the blog post, mate. There's a few cool things going on in that. So let's get into it.
Let's see how many hand puns they put into Colleen Wing's thing.
Right, okay. Greetings, commanders. If you're looking to hire a samurai for freelance investigations, halt your search because a member of the new Heroes for Hire team is stopping by to unsheath some knowledge. So there you go, the new Heroes for Hire team. Stay sharp afterwards, as we're also revealing details around the new wardrobe options for your roster, the lowdown on a milestone for your support specialists, and a returning legend and events to boost your roster. And as you are the kit man, my guy, let's go. Let's get excited.
No worries. So Colleen Wing, do you know much or anything about Colleen Wing?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I mean, admittedly, I know very little. I know she's in the same universe as Defenders and Hand and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I know she teamed up at some point with Heroes for Hire. I'm Fest and Luke Cage. And the bit that you'll love about her, mate, is that at some stage she was the leader of an offshoot of the Hand. Guess what it was called?
Good God.
Part of the Hand. What do you reckon? I'll give you one guess.
The palm.
Oh, close. The nail.
The nail.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Awful. Oh, dear. Right. So, Colleen Wing was born to a history professor father, a mother whose ancestors were samurai and daimyos, maybe. After her mother died unexpectedly, Colleen moved to Japan and lived for a time with her maternal grandfather. He taught her the ways of the samurai, and she soon became extremely skilled and a deadly combatant. When Colleen returned to New York, she found herself caught in a gunfight between criminals and the NYPD, and she was rescued by Officer Misty Knight, or Misty for short. The two women found that they had, I'm guessing that's another character that's coming soon. The two women found that they had complementary personalities, quickly became close friends, and eventually formed a detective agency together. Through her training as a samurai, Colleen became extremely proficient in martial arts, weapons, and stealth. She's also able to focus her chi to enhance her strength and accelerate healing. As a member of the new Heroes for Hire team, Colleen Wing is a brawler with high health, focus, and damage. She attacks often through her passive ability and high rate of counterattacks, and she also applying plenty of bleed to circumvent enemies that rely on high health or barrier to survive. Pair Colleen Wing with Misty Knight. Oh yeah, there you go, with Misty Knight and the rest of the Heroes for Hire for maximum effect. Her attacks can't be dodged if Misty Knight is an ally, and Colleen Wing has a chance to gain a bonus attack at the end of every Hero for Hire ally's turn. Wow, that's pretty good. Cut down enemies with Colleen Wing. So, basic katana slash Attack primary target for damage and apply 2 bleed. And war defense team. On war defense, when the character performs a counter attack or assist, apply 3 bleed. Blimey. If Misty Knight is an ally, this attack can't be dodged. So special fearsome strikes, energy cost 4/4. Attack primary target for damage and apply 4 bleed. This attack gains 30% piercing for each hero for higher ally. It's not bad. Potentially another 120% piercing. Nice. Gain 3 deflect, and on war defense, this attack targets the enemy with the highest damage instead of the primary target, ignoring taunt and stealth, and gains 1000% focus. And if Misty is an ally, can't be dodged. I'm not sure if I like that or not.
Why is that?
Because you don't always want to necessarily target the person with the highest damage. Like, I suppose it depends on the team, really. Like, if I was fighting a team with, if I was fighting symbiotes, for example, I often target anti-venom.
Oh, yeah.
Get rid of him first, 'cause it's pointless getting rid of symbiote Spider-Man and then anti-venom immediately reviving him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're totally right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, like Tech-Nova, for example, you're going to want to get rid of Minerva first.
Yeah, exactly that.
But yeah, in theory, you're not going to be able to do that if you've got Rocket or Thanos, I guess, if he's high enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So
then the other side of the coin, if you're fighting X-Men and Phoenix has done put stealth on everyone, then you can. Chances are you're probably targeting Cyclops. Similarly, if you're fighting Inhumans,
yeah,
if possible, I'd want to get rid of Black Bolt first. So again, he's going to have the highest damage in that team more than likely. So
yeah,
so it's 2 different sides, but yeah, I'd rather have the option, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I get you. I feel
that. So Ultimate Samurai Flash, energy cost 3/3, nice and cheap. Attack all enemies for 300% piercing, which is nice. If any target is a protector, attack that target for 400 piercing. That's pretty sweet. And apply 3 bleed. Apply heal block for 2 turns to all enemies. Oh, that's naughty.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, 1000% extra focus for this attack. And again, can't be dodged if Misty Knight is an ally. And then passive.
Big old passive, mate.
Yeah, mate. With an impossibly difficult to pronounce name. Damo lineage. At the end of an ally hero for hire, at the end of a hero for hire ally's turn, 25% chance to attack the most injured non-summoned enemy for 200% damage, 30% piercing for each hero for hire ally, ignoring taunt and stealth, and gain deflect. And on war defense, this always attacks. That's really good. The end of every, if you got them in a full hero for hire team, at the end of every turn, he's going to do an extra attack for 200 normal and then 120% piercing. That's good.
Yeah.
That's really good. On turn, gain deflect and apply assist now to an ally Misty Knight. Again, extra attacks we like. On enemy death, if this character has 2 or more hero for hire allies, apply defense down to all enemies. Wow.
That's good
as well. Yeah, that's really good. And then on spawn, on war defense, if this character has 3 or more hero for hire allies, and if health is full, which why wouldn't it be on spawn, and not charged, gain 2 charged. At the end of any turn, so allies and enemies, if charged and below 50% health, lose 1 charged, clear or negative effects, heal for 100% of this character's max health, gain offense up for 2 turns, and 2 deflect, and death proof. Wow.
That's not bad.
No, that's pretty good. You're going to need a big attack to take her out. Yeah, it's pretty tasty. If charged, always revive on death and gain 10% damage, 10% damage reduction, and 175% resistance per charged. And then gain 30% piercing for stealth and hero for higher allies. And while this character has deflect, gain 100% chance to counterattack and 20% block amount. It's pretty tasty. Pretty tasty little kit, mate.
Not bad at all, right?
Yeah, pretty surprised at how good that is, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, like it starts off a little bit like, oh, yeah, okay, great, and then yeah, towards the end, it's like, hang on a minute. I mean, the passive's pretty exciting, especially. I mean, if this hero for hire team is um, Misty Knight, I've forgotten her name already.
Colleen Wing.
Yeah, Misty, Colleen, and then there's so what we think Luke Cage,
Luke Cage first.
and Iron Fist, and so that's 4, and then what? Jessica Jones.
I was say maybe Jessica Jones.
Okay, but then so we've only got 2 characters announced for the patch that's coming next week. So in theory, there's one more that they haven't talked about, but people are leaning towards this exclusive character, aren't they?
Yeah, I've heard that. I've also heard rumors, and it might just be from you, of Will I Am.
Yeah, Kestrel. Yeah. So I did some digging in regards to that, and people are saying that it's not that Kestrel. Apparently, there's another Kestrel, which is like a flying character, like, and there was I mean, I think it was Torner who put up literally he had a picture of the character model, and it looks like an Overwatch model. So like, I don't know how legit it is, but it literally looks like a cross between Farah and Mercy. So again, I don't know how legit that is, but yeah, I guess we'll have to see.
Well, fair enough. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, man. All right, so costumes. This is pretty exciting. So make room in your Strike issued locker because it's time to expand your wardrobe with new costumes. Launching during the upcoming 5.3 release, costumes equip a character with a new outfit for battle in your roster. These new outfits are a visual change and will not affect character performance. You can purchase costumes using either bits or costume credits. Bits are a short-term currency you can earn via limited time opportunities, such as events, orbs, and offers. Bits will automatically be converted to costume credits for future use when an event or opportunity ends. And starting on the 3rd of May, you can also purchase costume credits at any time via the costume credits orb using power cores. So how do you think about that, mate?
Love a costume. It's good that they're not straight away going in and making it like changing people's abilities or giving them extra power for having the costumes.
Yeah,
I'm still convinced at some point they will, but
yeah. I mean, so using 2 currencies, short and long term, will make sure your participation in the event is never wasted. Not interested in costumes for a certain event? The bits you earned will be converted to costume credits for future use. Please note that event pricing and the costume credit conversion rate are subject to change. Got to put that in there, haven't you? Be sure to spend your bits and costume credits regularly, as there is a cap to the max number you can keep in your inventory. Bits will only be converted to costume credits up to the cap, and then any excess bits will be discarded. So no hoarding, no Marvel Horde Force.
I'm going to say you're going to have to spend stuff, mate. You're going to be crying.
Yeah, I know. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, it encourages, obviously. So whatever event it is, let's say it's like like the Ms. Marvel, like the picture here. So let's say it's like a Ms. Marvel Kree event or whatever. Once you get to the max, you're like, well, it looks like I'm buying whatever costume is available. So yeah. That's quite cool. There's also a picture of an Elektra costume as well that looks really, really cool.
I noticed a little bit further down they mentioned Elektra, and I'm like, they're giving us one character that everyone loves and one character that no one cares about.
I tell you what, mate, Elektra is doing bits in that Shadowland team. Like I've got them up to about 150, and
you shut your mouth,
I know it's ridiculous. Like she's not trash anymore, mate. I'm like, okay, but yeah. No. All right, cool. So no more. This will be discarded. Right. Now, how do you get your hands on slick new threads? To unlock a costume, you can either head on to the new available costumes tab in the store or go directly to your roster. The costume store will display some of the available costumes, but not all of the options. To view all the characters with costumes, filter your roster by costumes, and then go to the newly added costume select screen to purchase a costume. Select costumes will be event exclusive and may have limited time availability, so keep an eye open for these collector's items. So that's sort of what we discussed, events like in regards to those characters, costumes.
Like that. I think that's fun.
Yeah, man. So Captain Marvel and Elektra will sport the first costumes, so keep an eye out for their additions to the store. We'll also have upcoming events and other opportunities, so look forward to a fresh new look for your roster. Now, obviously, there's the Captain Marvel costume. Looks pretty cool in the old Kree. Yeah. And so do you want to hit this one, mate? The old support incoming.
Yeah, mate. So move over blasters and brawlers because it's your support character's time to shine in the upcoming event. Support incoming. During the limited time event, battle with your support characters in Blitz and Raids or any character in the arena to earn points towards daily milestones. Inject life into your roster with rewards that include Armory 15 orb fragments, gear credits, superior catalyst parts, advanced gear parts, and more. Not much more though. And the event starts soon, so patch up your support characters for this important mission.
Yeah. So that's live now. So yeah, fingers crossed. I mean, obviously, when you guys hear this, you'll know the answer already. But fingers crossed, the rewards you get change every day. But what do you reckon, Digz? Do you reckon that'll be the case?
Well, they're saying Armory 15 all fragments. I don't remember seeing any of them in the milestones. Gold orb fragments. Unless it's right down the end, and I just didn't notice them change from yellow to that greeny, pukey, bogey yellow of the Armory 15 orb fragments.
Yeah, I think they're in there, mate. I can't remember though. Right, okay, so next up, silver promotion credits availability. In the near future, the Doom Raids will be graduating from the current First Strike beta status. To help players better prepare for the challenge, we'll be increasing the amount of silver promotion credits available through regular game pay by 50 per month, mostly through the Strike Pass and monthly login calendars. We are targeting these changes sometime in May, and we'll keep you informed as we get closer to them going live. So more silver promotion credits.
Yeah,
man. I mean, extra 50 per month. That's gonna speed things up a little bit. You happy with that?
Yeah, mate.
Good.
Yeah, look, I spent the first credits I spent in ages the other day I had Black Bolt at 4 red and 6 yellow.
Okay.
So I spent 150 silver taking him to 5.
Yeah.
And then I spent another 100 gold taking him to 6.
Nice.
Well worth it. So good. So about OP as you like.
OPAF.
Yeah, exactly that.
Wicked. All right, so returning legendary event, mate. Do you want to hit this?
Yes, mate. On May 4th,
International Star Wars Day.
I was just like, why does that day ring a bell? That's why. May the 4th be with you. On May 4th, they have an extra opportunity to recruit Black Bolt in his legendary returning event, Unite the Kingdoms. To add this Inhuman blaster to your roster, you need to assemble a 5-star team minimum of Asgardians. Be on the lookout for a chance to elevate your Asgardians with the upcoming 2x bonus event for Asgard. And if you need to know how to get him, there's a great video on our channel which will give you the lowdown.
Will do. Yeah, I will include that in the description as well.
And I will prepare myself to not see Sif in the war store for the next 2 weeks or however long it is till that event happens.
Yeah.
I only need about 30 more credits for her, so she's definitely never going to be in there.
Is that to get Black Bolt up to 7?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Awesome. Right, so let's hit these blitzes. Upcoming blitzes. Hit hard while being able to take a punch with this week's blitzes. Ben Grimm is first on April 26th with the Clobbering Time Blitz, where you can rock enemies in the name of the Thing character shards. And then Blob rumbles into action next to the Massive Mutant Blitz, earn Blob shards, and make sure this Brotherhood Protector is truly an unmovable mutant. That's good. I think Blob's in the arena store, isn't he? So,
yeah, both. No, actually, maybe Blob. I was going to say both of them. I've got 7 stars, but I actually don't think I've got Blob. I think he's still 6.
Okay. Yeah, I can't remember where Blob sits.
I think he's arena. I think you're right.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, 500 in the arena. So, yeah, so that's good. Like I say, anything that stops you spending arena currency is good. So, I'll probably go pretty crazy for him. But I 7-starred Thing yesterday, so I might actually take a rest. I mean, I haven't unlocked Ultimus yet, so I might. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably just milestone and chill, to be honest, unless this support event is still going on. But yeah. All right, so then bonus and flash events, the Gifted Gathering. Heading your way to help prep for Magneto's legendary event is Gifted Gathering, where you can evolve your roster with 2x X-Men and Brotherhood character shard rewards in campaign nodes. So filter your roster using the trait X-Men or Brotherhood to find all eligible characters. So yeah, Magneto's coming next week. Also, I will include the link to our How to Unlock Magneto guide on the description as well. Man, that description box is going to be packed full of videos. But yeah, so congratulations to everyone that's finally unlocking Magneto. He hasn't been here since last year. So yeah, congratulations everyone. People in our alliance literally didn't unlock him last year at 5 stars, and they're now going to get him at 7 stars. So,
Good stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, and then next week as well, we've got the Chaos Theory and Wakanda Nation event. So back for your monthly chance to restock your silver and gold promotion credits is a Chaos Theory event. April 30th, assemble a Wakandan team, and yeah, and then the Wakanda Nation event on the 29th, where you can get the double drops on the Wakandans. Boom.
Tasty.
That's good, man. So yeah, so obviously we've got the update going on well, for the UK people on Wednesday, so on your birthday. So yeah, good thing we're hanging out that day anyway. So so that's good. But yeah, we'll hopefully we'll be plugged into the Wi-Fi, mate, and can update our phones and see what's going on. But yeah, it's pretty good, man. So yeah, how have you been getting on with Dark Dimension?
Yeah, all right. Like I say, I started it Friday. I think my first attack I did something like 7 million or something, and then died.
Okay.
And then the attack after that, I did whatever the rest of the damage was. I can't remember what it was now. And then my team was fairly limp going into the second. They're all pretty worn out.
Yeah.
So I didn't do much on the second node on Saturday. And then I think I did about 4 or 5 mil or something this morning.
Okay.
So probably another 2 days or so on that node, I would have thought.
Nice.
Shall see.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. I got Ultron up to 14 this morning, or this afternoon. I can't remember now.
Sure.
So yeah, all going in the right direction. Just keep plugging away. Not too bad.
Quality, mate. Good.
What about you? You still stuck on that city? Was it city node you were stuck on, or was it a cosmic?
It was global. It's the last global node. So I did that yesterday, the day before. So I've beaten that, and I'm now into cosmic. But I've only got 3 cosmic characters. So I'm currently in there with Hela, Ebony Maw, and Minerva, which is okay. But yeah, like you know, like you say, day one is amazing because you've got all of your attacks and you do a heap of damage. But yeah, it's not looking good. So I need those superior astral energies to get Surfer in there. Yeah,
there's not a whole lot of damage in those characters either, is there? Unfortunately.
No, that's the thing. I mean, obviously you can spread those effects with Hela, but the problem is I haven't really got that many negative effects. I mean, it's gonna be great when you can do that with Surfer, you know, obviously flipping those effects and stuff. But yeah, I don't see them. I was on 13 at the start of the week, and I'll just have a quick look, see how many I've got left. Yeah, so all right, so 13 at the start of the week. I'm on 15 of 24, so I've got 2 this week. So that's how often it shows up in the store for me.
Yeah, it doesn't show up very often for me because I'm keeping an eye out for Phoenix, so they are a bit on the toit side.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm quite lucky with my cosmic. I've already got 4 in there for cosmic, and the 5th one I'd work on will be Hela.
Okay.
That'll be way down the line.
Nice.
But global, let's have a little look at global for that.
Because that's global's your first sort of specific.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I've got Emma and Ultron ready to go. Working on Phoenix. Just need the last 2 parts for her. One of them's easy. It's just, you know what I mean, just farming a few nodes every day, and that'll be easy enough to get. It's just that, yeah, like you said, that superior astral energy. But I need 7, so
nice.
Not too far off. By the time I get to the global nodes, hopefully I'll have those, definitely those 3 ready to go. And then Ghost will be the next one. I need 8 more of her superior quantum energy, which is her like unique.
Yeah.
And then again, it's just farming farming parts every day.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully by the time I get to global, I'll have at least those 4 ready to go. And then the 5th one I'm going to do will be Zemo.
Okay.
So I'll take those 5 into the global nodes.
Nice. What are you thinking about for City in DD3?
Definitely Symbiote Spider-Man, and that is pretty much all I thought about. Let's have a little look who we got.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, part of me just wants to say to hell with you and just take all symbiotes.
Yeah.
just bite the bullet on all those bio parts, but I have actually got the superior alien spores. I've actually got 64 of them already.
Okay. So that's a cup. That's probably at least 1 character up to 14, maybe 2. I'm not sure.
Well, Symbiote Spider-Man's already 13.
Oh, okay.
Nobody else is, unfortunately. But yeah, I should imagine I'll probably be able to take 2 and then not be far off 3. So I suppose I could do Symbiote Spider-Man, Anti-Venom, and Carnage.
Yeah.
And then look at another 2. But the thing is, I look at all the City characters, and the only other one that I've got any inclination to level up is Doc Ock. I literally couldn't care less about any of them apart from the symbiotes.
That's literally my tactic. So I've got like the only thing that shows up in my store is either this the ballistic weave, which I'm starting to just buy every day because you need that for Sinister and Emma to get them to 15. And alien spores, they keep showing up for me. So I'm like, if you're not going to give me that part to get Surfer, I'm just going to keep making my symbiotes stronger. So Anti-Venom's nearly there. He's nearly up to 14, and Doc Ock's nearly there as well. So yeah, so I'll be going into City when I eventually get there with Symbiote Spider-Man and Carnage are both 14 already. Anti-Venom will be there probably by the end of the week. And then it'll be Doc Ock and then probably Venom. I'll get him up because he's a tank. And
there's definitely worse things you can do in this game than leveling up your symbiotes.
I mean,
it's forever.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really hoping. I mean, I don't know if you've seen that run, like that book run that's come out recently, the King in Black thing. Have you seen that? It's like Null. Is it?
Yes, yeah. Sorry, the comic book run.
Yeah. Like I'm now like, all right, I want to see this guy in the game. I want to see.
I said to you ages ago, didn't I? I said if they do a legendary Null, it would be ridiculous. He's awesome. Going around ripping people in half right and left. Yeah,
it's mad. So it's exciting, man. It's I'm over 50% done with DD3, which is great. So I'm now sort of starting to really consider DD4 as well, sort of, but I'm a long way away from that. But yeah, it's nice to see, it's nice to be halfway through,
Yes, mate, definitely.
Wicked. Right. I think that pretty much covers everything this week, mate. Just fingers crossed that raid gets sorted. So guys, please remember to rate and review the podcast if you haven't, and don't forget to follow or subscribe. If you have a question for next week, drop it down in the YouTube comments. The 3 of us will be here next week, so we'll go through a load of your feedback. I really appreciate all of your comments and stuff, and it's been nice to chop out with you in the comments this week. Have you got anything else you want to say, Digz?
No, mate, all good.
Boom. All right, well, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Good luck, Commanders.